You have to have a sense of urgency. And I don't care what size your company is. I don't care if you're 3 people, I don't care if you're a billion-dollar company. You need to handle a crisis the same way. You need to get out in front of it. That was never more apparent than about a month ago. Do you remember this little Love Boat moment? Yes, that's the Triumph as it strands 4,000 passengers at sea for 5 days. You know that story, right? A little fire in the engine room, ship's dead in the water, ship is listing, there's no food, the toilets are backing up. I'm not going to get into it, we're going to have lunch here in a minute, but suffice to say it was far from a triumph for Carnival. So, how did Carnival define itself in this moment? How did they show a sense of urgency for their customer? Well, by now you know the deal that was made. Yes, here's your deal. We'll give you $500. This was the offer. And we'll give you a full refund on the ship that you're on, and we're going to give you another one. Let me ask you something. Room full of CEOs, management. That enough? Had you done more or less? I would have given every single passenger on that cruise a free cruise a year for life. Don't you think that would have been the story? That would have got out there so big in front of the negative news. It would have spun this. You go, well, how can they afford it? I did stand-up for the first 10 years of my career on ships. I know the business model. They don't make all the money by what they charge you to come aboard. They make the money when you're on board. They make it from the bar. They make it from the gift shop. They make it from shore excursions. They make it in the casino. Those slot machines are tighter than Chris Christie's pants coming out of a hot dryer. I mean, they... Really? Like, because I can go political. I can do 20 minutes. I'm just trying to stay... Oh, don't even get me started. You don't want me to go into stand-up mode because then this place will be a barn in the morning. I have to get, to justify the check, I got to give you some information. But I'm going to MC your luncheon and we'll all go crazy. And seriously, who doesn't want more bagpipes? Stop that. No, listen to me. I'm going to take, I know I'm going over it. This all night. Shut up. I just did, listen to this. All night. Whatever that. Yeah, all night. Yeah. I love it for an hour. You know where he went later? Went to my room, up and down the hall. Okay, put some underwear on. Keep moving, skirt boy. I don't need this. So anyway. So here's the... I'm trying to find your... And you just want to... that's what you want. That wasn't even the sentence, I'm sorry. So here's the deal. Here's where they went wrong. Here's what the customers told us. It started with management, folks. Sorry, it's kind of your fault if you were running the ship. Here's what they did wrong. This is the guy they put out initially when there was trouble. That's Terry. Terry, Vice President of Marketing. He came out and said, we got things going on here. We got everybody informed, No, the ship pulls into Mobile, Alabama, and the customers are saying, you know what the problem was? We didn't know what was going on. We were literally left in the dark. That's what the passengers wanted. So sorry. Now, no help. Let's go over here. You know who he is? That's Cahill. He's the CEO of Carnival. We never saw this guy. He never got out in front of the press at all until the last night. Ship's coming into Mobile, Alabama. He gets in front of CNN. He's contrite. I'm sorry. We want to make it right. In fact, if you remember this press conference, I'm going to go on the ship and I'm going to apologize to all the passengers right now. Really? Is that where you're going? Never heard from that guy again. Tossed it over. But too late. Why didn't you put the president out there first? Not the vice president of marketing. Wrong. But this is going to blow you away. That guy on your left, right, I don't know, whatever you figure it out. That's Mickey Arnson. He owns Carnival. Big Daddy Rabbit, on top of everything. Never got on camera, never said a word, never quoted. Where was he when that ship was rolling into Mobile, Alabama? He was in the front row of a Miami Heat game sitting there with former President Bill Clinton. Stay low, don't get it. What are you doing? Wrong. Do you think Bill was giving him advice? No. Listen to me, Mickey. Listen to me. I know scandal. What you gotta do is you gotta lay low. This will all blow over. I know what's going on. Listen to Bubba. Listen to me. If they come to you, all you gotta do is you look them right in the eye and you say, I did not have anything to do with that ship. Where's your sense of urgency? What's it going to take? Customers are going, hey, put somebody out there that can make a decision. You should have gone out there first. Look at this quote. People don't like not knowing. They're going to forgive and understand a great deal, but keeping your customers in the dark, unforgivable. Last line's really big. Over communication is important. You know who said that? I did. I just said it right now. Start taking notes. I can't repeat all this stuff. Probably my favorite story. Dave Carroll is a guitarist, little four-piece group, crisscrossing the country singing song. He gets on a United Airlines flight like he'd done a million times before. This time he's got the window seat, and he's sitting there. You notice sometimes as you're sitting there before they take off, you can see him loading the luggage. He sees the ground crew take his guitar case and throw it onto the plane. This is not good. He calls the flight attendant over and says, hey, I just saw the ground crew toss my guitar. We need to go get that. I'm sorry, sir, we can't do that. No, I just saw it happen. Sorry, sir, the doors are cross-checked. We're ready for departure. No, I'm just saying. Sorry, sir, Captain, Air Marshal, so he gets shot. They go on their flight, they come back, he goes to baggage claim, that's the guitar. A tailor-made guitar, $2,000, snap the neck off. He calls United and said, hey, you guys broke my guitar. No, I don't think we did. No, you did. In fact, here's the flight attendant's name. No, it didn't happen. No, it happened because they threw it on. I'm sorry, sir, you have to hold on. Here's somebody else to talk to. That goes on for a month. He can't get any help. He goes all the way up the food chain. No, we can't help you. Dave Carroll does what Dave Carroll does best. He writes a song. Dave Carroll writes another song about how United treated him. I'm going to play the whole thing, just a little clip to show you what Dave Carroll thought about United Airlines.
United, some big help you are. You broke it, you should fix it. You're liable, just admit it. I should have flown with someone else or gone by car. 'Cause United breaks guitars. Yeah, United breaks guitars. Yeah, United breaks guitars.
Had United Airlines only nipped this thing in the bud, they wouldn't have to wake up every morning and go to YouTube and see that 12,899,722 people have heard him sing, United breaks guitars, you should have got someone else. Maybe taken my car. It's worse. 4 days after that was posted, UA stock dropped 10%, costing shareholders $180 million. You start thinking about, oh, social media, I can get around that. We can leave it alone. Look at that number and ask you, do you want to wait? Do you want to take that chance?